Back at the Tuogu Ridge camp, 30 fire tribe youths, hands tied behind their backs, were forced into a line, kneeling before you. Behind each of them stood a member of the hunting party, one hand pressing down on their shoulders, the other yanking their hair, forcibly making them look at you. Dolly had already prepared what you needed. Several bonfires were lit, next to which was a small wooden bucket filled with water, and a bowl of white salt, with a few rough gold bars stuck inside. Beside the fire, a copper shovel used for digging was propped up. After sending Little Butterfly away, you used hand gestures to interrogate the kneeling line of youths. There are 30 of you in total, and 6 of you left markings along the way. So it should be 5 in a team. Which of you is the leader? The group of youths were yanked by their hair, forced to look at you. Some didn't understand what you were saying, while others understood but were unwilling to speak. Their faces were towards you, but their eyes darted around, not daring to meet your gaze. Chief, I know who those 6 are, said Beast Fang, standing to the side. Good, pull those 6 out separately, immediately. Beast Fang walked over and pointed at several individuals in succession. The warriors guarding them pushed the 6 people down. The 6 youths who left markings, seeing that they had been identified, knew they had been discovered and had been watched long ago. They no longer held any wishful thinking, and knelt there dejectedly. They didn't know what you would do to them, but it was very likely that they would be put to death. You looked at the 6 people, and among them was the guy who had tried to escape earlier and had been beaten up by Rat 2. This guy was kneeling there with a mouthful of blood, his eyes fixed on the ground. You brought so many flint stones for starting fires. Were you planning to set fires? Tell me what your chief told you. Speak and you can live. Don't speak and you can only die. However, no one spoke, as if no one was willing to be the first to open their mouth. After all, the fear that Fire Chief had instilled in them was too deep. Betraying him meant being burned alive. They had all witnessed his fiery executions many times, the agonizing, heart-wrenching pain in the flames. Rather than that, it would be better to be killed by you directly and quickly. Seeing this, you didn't waste any time and immediately had Beast Fang pull out the bruised and swollen boy, and had 2 people hold him down. Then you raised the red-hot copper shovel to his chest. The scorching heat instantly made the boy's eyes widen, and beads of sweat as big as beans oozed from his forehead. Speak and I'll let you live. Don't speak and I'll roast you, you said, and waved the copper shovel in front of his chest again. A few strands of his hair touched the copper shovel, and immediately a wisp of blue smoke with a burnt smell rose. The boy's body struggled continuously, desperately trying to back away from that red-hot thing, but he was held down tightly, and his constant struggles looked like trembling to you. You glared at him fiercely, and the copper shovel thrust forward towards his chest. A sizzle sound of grilled squid